Hey there, what's up? This is Lipstick and Sass. My name is Sherry, and today I have a Sephora VIB sale haul for you. I also have one other item that I purchased that I purchased from Ulta, but it was a very exciting purchase, so I didn't want to wait. So I'm going to include that, and then everything else is Sephora items. The sale ran, if you were a Rouge member, the sale ran from November 1st to November 11th, which is tomorrow. And if you were either one of the other two tiers, you could shop from the 7th to the 11th. That's kind of the only perk to being Rouge, other than your 20% discount, is that you get to start shopping about a week earlier. Usually when these sales occur, I shop maybe once or twice in store and then maybe once online. The great thing is that you can use your discount multiple times. It used to be you could do one online and one in store. Now you can do as many as you want. This time I only shopped twice, but the two times I shopped, I did shop pretty well. The first time I only got a couple items, but today I went shopping and I got 7 items and spent a lot of money. And some of the items I purchased, I've been wanting for months and months, and I've been waiting. And then I decided that the last sale of the season was when I was going to purchase one of these big items that I've really been looking forward to. So I'm going to show you some things. A lot of the things that I'm showing you are holiday sets. But a lot of the things I'm showing you, if you buy them individually, they are things that I really enjoy, really like, and so I would like to recommend some of them to you. Some of them, I obviously haven't used them before, but I'm really excited to see what happens. So let's get started. The first thing that I want to show you, as I mentioned, is not a Sephora purchase. You can get it at Sephora, but I did not. I bought it at Ulta. I had a coupon, I had points, whatever it was. So the first thing is this palette. This is the Norvina Volume 1 palette. Now, Norvina is the daughter of the owner of Anastasia Beverly Hills, and she has come out with, it's not necessarily her own brand, but she has the Anastasia umbrella. Underneath there is a brand, and it's going to be Norvina, and so she's going to be coming out with her own products. And so the first product that she came out with under this new brand is the Norvina Volume 1 palette. And you can tell based on the color of the packaging, it's a purple palette. You can also tell that I've touched it a lot because it's really pretty and I like to look at it. But I am a purple, pink, neutral, taupe, that kind of spectrum kind of girl. So this palette was right up my alley. Now, if you look at these rows down here towards the bottom, they're the purples, they're the pinks, they're the, they're my colors. If you look at some of the colors up here, there's a few oranges, maybe some mustardy colors, 1 or 2 blues. Those aren't necessarily my colors, but they're fun to play with a little bit. So I'm super excited about this palette. Now, she had a Volume 2, a Volume 3, and now she's got a couple of mini palettes. And the first mini palette kind of plays off the same color scheme. It's got purples in it. The second mini palette kind of is the greeny orangey colors. Norvina Volume 2 and 3, also green and orange colors. I don't like those colors. So again, this is the palette that's more my style. I got it in the mail on Thursday, and honestly, I've been really afraid to use it. As you can tell, a lot of the colors in here are darker and richer and brighter, and there are not a lot of transition colors or lighter colors to kind of build up. And so I'm afraid to use it on days that I have to go to work because I don't want to make a mistake and then not have time to fix it. So I did play with this once. I did a pinky yellow orangey color kind of eye look that I did not wear out of the house. probably would never wear out of the house, but it was kind of fun to play with. Other than that, when I have a chance, I'm going to do more purples. But honestly, every time I open this, there are so many things that I want to touch that I just get so frazzled, and so I move to a different palette. But sometime this week, I'm hoping to really get a chance to play with this because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So this is the first purchase. And again, I did not purchase this at Sephora, but you absolutely can get it at Sephora. I think that in the future, Norvina products are only going to be available at Sephora. I think they have an exclusive contract or an exclusive agreement. So in the future, if you are looking for Norvina products, you're going to have to go to Sephora. So that's my first item. Now moving on to my second bag. I got a little bag. Well, actually, this isn't even a little bag. This is the medium bag, I'd say. And I got a big bag, which I'm really excited about because I don't think I've ever gotten a big bag before. But on Friday, I went to the Sephora JCPenney that is a few minutes away from my house, and I decided that I wanted to kind of have a little quick jaunt. There were a couple of things that I specifically went in for. There were a few things that I wanted to at least look at before my big purchase. So the first thing I purchased is kind of a repurchase for me. I've had, probably at this point, this is my second mini size of this, but I purchased the Laneige Kiss Me at Midnight set. It is lip masks, and you get one full size of the berry flavor or scent, and then you get two minis. I've had two mini size of the berry, and I really, really like this product. If you're anything like me, you like moist lips. You want to make sure that your lips are not dry. You don't want, oh, that's a horrible feeling. And so this is specifically designed to be a night mask, so obviously you put it on right before you go to bed. And I have noticed that when I wear this, the next day I still can feel it. So it does sink in, but at the same time, it's not something that you wake up the next day and you're like, ugh, gross, dry and uncomfortable. This is a really good flavor. I have not yet tried any of the others. There's a vanilla, there's the berry. I want to say there's something else that I cannot think of what it is, but then they also came out with these two new sets, flavors, and I think they might be permanent, but I'm not sure. This one is called Sweet Candy, and I think I've tried it a little bit, and honestly, to me, it's very similar to the berry, so not that big of a deal. And then they have this mint choco in this tealy mint color. I have not tried this one yet. And then again, the full size. Now these, I mean, you don't even necessarily have to get them at Sephora. I know that sometimes you can get them at TJ Maxx or Marshall's. I highly, highly, highly recommend these. A lot of people also use these as their daytime lip balm, which honestly, I might now that I've got, you know, the two minis that are different flavors. Maybe that's what I'll do with the mint, because I feel like that would be more fun to use during the daytime when you can actually taste it. But if you have problems with dry lips at night, you want something kind of nice to put on, it's really smooth, it's really silky. I really like it. I recommend this highly. Also, if you're interested in these, they also have like a lip balm, that like a tube lip balm that you can carry around with you, and they have a holiday set that has a miniature berry, so it's this size but the berry, and then the berry lip balm as well. And I have the berry lip balm and I like that too, so again, I highly recommend. So that's the first thing I purchased. The second thing I purchased was this it's a Kat Von D Everlasting Love Mini Liquid Lipstick Set. And it's this big. There are 6 colors in here. Lovecraft, Bauhaus, Nocturna, Bow and Arrow, Hawkwind, and Nosferatu. And if you can tell, it's a nice variety of nudes, pinks, and deeper colors. Now, the thing about this is I really wanted it because there are colors in here. I have found that I really like the KVD lip formula. I'm not really great at liquid lips, but I have found obviously liquid lipstick stays on your lips longer. And so I've been trying to kind of use these a little bit more, and I really like this formula. So I've kind of been trying to expand my collection of these because I want to try to focus on this formula. Two of the colors in here I have already had. The Lovecraft color I really, really like. I had a full size and I had to actually throw it out. Not because it went bad, different reason I had to throw it out. And so I'm excited that it's in here because I was going to have to buy it again, but now I can wait a little bit longer. The other one I've tried before is Bow and Arrow, and for some reason I thought I didn't like it, but I wore it the other day and I do. It's a nice nude, so I'm not sure why I didn't like it in the first place. Who knows? But the other color I have tried is I tried yesterday at work. I wore Nosferatu, and it is a really, really pretty. This is not it. I don't know which one it is, but it's a really pretty red color. It's not like that orangey bright red. It's a deeper red, and I really, really like it. The other couple of colors in here, Bauhaus and Nocturna, are more deeper berry colors. So this is like a really good variety. So if you're interested in just kind of trying out different colors. Also, the only thing about this that I was kind of disappointed about is when she said mini, she wasn't kidding. These are mini. Ooh, and now I've thrown it on the floor, but I'm going to leave it there for now. When I think of mini lipsticks, I think of, you know, maybe this size. Those lipsticks are about the size of, if you get perfume samples, you know, when you get them in the mail or whatever, and they're the little tube, the little vial, that's what size these are. But I guess that's a good thing because then you can kind of try some different kinds. And for once, you might actually finish a lipstick, because if you're like me, you either lose it, it goes bad, you get tired of it, whatever. I've never really used up a lipstick in my life that I can think of. So that's what I got on my first little shopping trip. Now, today I went shopping. Well, I don't know if it's crowds, I don't know what the deal is, but after a while, I cannot stand it anymore. So I went in, I looked at my list, and I did not get anything that was not on my list. Was my list expensive? Yes. But I stuck to my list. So I purchased 7 things, and I am really excited about these 7 things. So let me show you. So the first item I got was the Olaplex Holiday Hair Fix Kit. And it comes in a pack of 4, and it looks like this. This cute little red bow on top. The step 1 is the hair perfector. Step 2 is the shampoo. Step 3 is the conditioner. And then they have the Olaplex No. 6 Bond Smoother. And then I didn't get it in this kit, and I didn't get it today, but there's also a little oil that goes along with this whole thing. And I used this. So this is basically a backup. I've never had the Olaplex No. 6 before, but all the rest of them I already have, so this is basically a backup. But this is kind of a pricier hair care line, and so honestly, 2 of these products alone are $28 each. So if this whole kit is something like $56, it's well worth it. But I have the first 3 products, and what I did is the first product is basically a leave-in hair mask, and I put it in, I want to say like Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon. I left it in my hair all night, woke up the next day on Monday, and washed my hair with the shampoo and conditioner in the set, and my hair, it felt so soft, so nice. It was very kind of tame. It wasn't frizzy. It was very calm. And so I'm hoping, they say to use this maybe 2 or 3 times a week. So I'm hoping with repeated use, this is really going to help my hair. I wear my hair very, very long. I don't always get the regular trims that I should get. And honestly, at this point, I do need a trim desperately, as I'm sure we can tell. But this really helps kind of smooth the ends and make it kind of cleaner and just look nicer. And it feels really nice when you run your hands through it. So I really strongly recommend these. This is one of those things that you hear about, people are always talking about, but you're like, does it really work? Honestly, I think it does. So there you go. There's one thing. Now the next thing I got is another kit. It is also full of stuff that I like. I have 2 skincare brands that I'm really fond of. I really enjoy using. One of them is Glam Glow. The other one is Boscia. This particular set that I got is the Glam Glow Super Clear Skin Set. And it has 4 items in it. 3 of the 4 items I have used before. The 4th item is something that was on my list and I just hadn't gotten around to getting it. And so the 4th item is actually a trial size. So, you know, it's always good to get trial sizes if it's something you've never used before but you think you'll like, just because that way if you don't like it, you're not wasting a lot of money. It's easier to pass on to somebody else, things like that. So this is, like I said, the Super Clear Skin Set. It's a $65 value. And it's got 4 items in it, packaged really cute. It has a full-size Super Mud, which is this. It has a Super Toner, which is the little bottle, a Glow Starter, which is a sort of a tinted moisturizer, and then it has a bubble sheet mask. Now, let's see if I can open it, this little package. This is what it looks like inside. And if you look, this is the moisturizer, this is the full-size mask, this is the toner on this side, and then it's got the bubble mask, which pretty much everything in here I have in my bathroom closet. I've used these before. I have multiples in my closet right now. I really enjoy them. Basically, it's a face mask that you put it on, you wet it, it bubbles up, and it's supposed to deep clean your skin. And then it's just fun to kind of listen to it bubble up and hiss, and then you take it off and you rub it in and you rinse it off. You know, like basically like washing your face. The Super Mud is a really, really great mask if you are acne prone. You can use it for spot treatment, or obviously you can use it for an all-over mask, and it's really good for deep cleaning. And honestly, just the mask alone is probably worth the $65, and you're getting all these other products. I also have used the Glow Starter before, and the Glow Starter, one thing about Glam Glow products is a lot of them have this really great sweet scent to them, and I really enjoy that scent, and the moisturizer actually has that scent, and so that's part of why I like Glam Glow, is because of the scent. But I also like Glam Glow because I don't know, I feel like it really does work and it feels nice. So I'm really excited for this kit. I'm super excited to have the full size of the mask, and then I'm excited to try the toner. I actually, when I went to JCPenney Sephora the other day, I did get like a tiny 100-point vial of the toner, but now I feel like this is obviously going to be a little bit easier to use. So this is going to be fun. The next thing I got was, this is by the brand Summer Fridays. It's $64, and it's called the Merry and Brighter Kit Set, and it is 3 face masks. Now, the one in the middle, you'll notice, is a full size. This is called the Jet Lag Mask. It is a hydrating mask, and it's called Jet Lag because they wear it on the jet when they... But it's a really deep hydration mask. I honestly, I put off buying it because I'm more oily. I'm not super dry, so anything that says it's like for super hydration, I don't really need that. But I did kind of want to try it. The one that I was super interested in is this one. The Overtime Mask is for exfoliation, and I really wanted to try that. I think I played with it in Sephora, and I liked the grittiness, so this one will be good to use. And then this one over here, the pink one, it is called the R&R mask, and it's basically to glow. It's basically to restore natural oils and things like that. So obviously I'm going to try all of them, but I'm super excited about this one. And again, this is by Summer Fridays. And just remember, like I mentioned before, everything I purchased, I'm telling you, for the most part, the price, but I also did get a 20% discount because I am Rouge. Again, a lot of these things are the holiday sets, but you can buy most of these things separately, and honestly, most of them are worth it. Now this, obviously, I don't know yet, but I'll let you know. Next thing I got, this is another thing I'm kind of excited about. This is the Charlotte Tilbury, The Gift of Pillow Talk Lips. And it is a kit, again, and it looks like this. And Charlotte Tilbury is another one of those kind of pricier brands. And this particular kit comes with a lip liner and a lipstick, and they are both in her iconic color of Pillow Talk, which is kind of a pinky nude color. Honestly, it's these two colors here. So the one on top is the lip liner and the one underneath is the lipstick, and they go together. Really pretty. I already have a full size of the lip liner. She calls it her lip cheat, because you use it to cheat the shape of your lips. And then again, this is the lipstick, just a regular component. I like the packaging. I think it's very pretty. It's kind of classy, kind of elegant, and it's very pretty. I do already have a full size of the lip cheat, but I don't think you can ever have too many lip liners, especially more nude pink colors. I think also the lip liner, I mean, it's the same color as the lipstick, but if you only bought the lip liner, I think it would look nice if you used the lip liner to fill in your lips and then you put gloss over it. I think that would be really pretty, kind of a natural color. This I purchased the lip liner maybe a month or two ago when I purchased the JK Magic lipstick in her brand. It's named after J.K. Rowling, and as you know, huge Harry Potter fan, so I had to buy that. But then I also did want to buy the iconic Pillow Talk color as well. I thought it would be fun. Now, next thing I got is from Fenty Beauty. Fenty Beauty, if you don't know, is Rihanna. It is her cosmetics brand. And this is the Balm Baby 2 Mini Lip and Face Set Kit. And it comes like this. This is a mini highlighter. So it's a kilowatt foil. So it's a freestyle highlighter. And then a mini of one of her lip glosses. Now, the color of the highlighter is Sandcastle, and the lip color is called Sweet Mouth. Now, Sweet Mouth is a new color, and I'm pretty sure Sandcastle is a new color as well. She also came out with a set of 5 mini lip glosses for, again, the holiday season, and I thought about getting that, but I have a lot of gloss, and I'm trying to work through what I own. Yeah, right. So I decided to wait on that. Also, a lot of times Fenty products, especially like kits, go on sale later in the season. So if you hold off, I'm almost positive January rolls around, you might be able to buy that other kit for a less expensive cost. But if not, I highly recommend her products. I think I've mentioned earlier, I have a tendency to lose lip products, lip glosses. I never really finish them. This, however, Tuesday, I think it was, Tuesday or Wednesday, I finally finished a lip gloss, and it was the Fenty lip gloss. It's the original color, and it is the first one that I've used completely up. It's got a nice smooth flavor, smooth feeling. It's pretty, has like a really pleasant scent. It's just a pretty lip gloss. So I'm really excited to try this one out. It is, in the bottle, it's kind of a baby pink. On my hand, it's more clear, but it's really pretty. I think it'll be a really nice color. And I think I could use this up, right? The other item in here is the highlighter. And this is a really pretty color too. It's kind of a taupe color, which is kind of a weird color for a highlighter, I guess you'd say. But I don't know if you can really see the color. It's so pretty though. And it's right here on my hand. Right here on my hand, this bottom thing here. One thing about her highlighters, they are shiny. They're really, really stunning. And she's got some really interesting colors as well. So if you're somebody, maybe you're fair skinned and you don't really like a crazy highlighter, she has really pretty highlighters that will work for you. If you are maybe a little darker tone, she has highlighters that will work for you. Now, 2 more items. And they're both eyeshadow palettes. This one, got to be real careful because it's full of sequins, so I don't want to dump it out anywhere. But this is the Pat McGrath Eye Ecstasy eyeshadow palette in the color Sublime. Now, Pat McGrath is a very well-known makeup artist, and she has her own brand, and it is very expensive. Her eyeshadow palettes are something like $125, and there's only like 8 colors in them, which I think is insane. So when I saw that she came out with mini palettes, I got really excited. This palette I think is $25, has 5 colors in it. They all are shimmer, and this particular palette is neutral. Her other one was kind of gem tones, so it was like I think there was a blue, a yellowy color, maybe like a deep pinky red kind of color, which not necessarily my cup of tea, but these are neutral colors. So the 2 on the bottom are darker browns, so like this one's more a coffee brown, this one's more of a richer brown, and then the top are 3 kind of like goldy, champagne-y colors. Now, this is probably a good palette that maybe I would use in conjunction with another palette, maybe a matte palette, or I would grab one color from something else and then use the shimmers in here, because, you know, like I just said, these are all kind of shimmery. But honestly, the color scheme in here, if you want to do an all-over shimmer eyeshadow, I think this would work out really well if you use all 5 of these together. So this is really pretty too. And I'm really excited about this one. And yes, I know I have a lot of eyeshadow, but it's pretty. I like it. Eyeshadow, highlighter, and lipstick. I'm a sucker for it. Okay, now this is the last item, and I'm super excited about it. I have been wanting this for months, but I kept putting it off. And finally I decided that the November sale, that was going to be it. I'm buying it, and that is it. This is the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. Now, most Natasha Denona palettes are, I almost want to say twice this size. Not exactly twice this size, but they're much bigger. This palette, I think, was $69. Typically, her palettes are somewhere in the hundreds. I want to say around maybe 125. They're much bigger. The pan sizes are bigger, but honestly, when I was looking at it today, I think it has 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. There are 15 colors in here, and I want to say that her other palettes also have 15 colors, but the pan sizes are bigger. This one is a reasonable size. The pan sizes are a reasonable size, and the cost is much better. Now, this is, as it says, the Sunrise palette, and these are the color of Sunrise, and I love them. Oranges, yellows, reds, pinks. Now, I keep saying that I'm not a fan of orange, and I'm really not a fan of regular orange. But if it's the orange that tints into the red, that tints into pink, that tints into the yellow, I like that color. This is also a very good fall palette, but honestly, I would wear it whenever. Because like I said earlier, you wear what you want when you want. Okay? So, so pretty. Now, the color Phlox and the color Poppy. Phlox is this one right here in the middle. And then Poppy is this one here. Every single time I see colors like that, specifically the Phlox, which is more of the pinky orange, every palette I ever see that has that color in it, I run my finger over it and I swatch it. I am obsessed with that color. I don't know why. It's my favorite eyeshadow color. There's just something about it draws me. That's these two colors here. And I am obsessed. And I cannot wait to use these colors. Swatching it, it's very smooth, it's very creamy, it's very nice. So I'm really excited about this. I hope it's worth the wait. The browns, oh, it's just a pretty, pretty palette. That's it. This is the last item. Again, I'm super excited about this. I'm super excited about all of it. This also is probably going to be my last big haul for the year. And starting January 1st, I'm going on a no-buy. So January 1st to March 15th, I'm not going to buy anything at all. There might be one or two more palettes that I want to buy before the year is over because they're palettes that I've been wanting. Specifically the Urban Decay Honey palette. Because I love Urban Decay products. Other than that, you may also see 2 or 3 hauls that I filmed before this one, and I just never got around to editing before this goes up. And one last thing I want to say, make sure, if you have not already done so, that you register to vote. Next year, there are 3 big elections at least, and every vote counts and every voice counts. Make sure that you register to vote. If you have not already done so, you can go to your city or township clerk's office, or you can go to the Secretary of State. If you have registered to vote, please make sure you do so. It is very, very important. And with that, I'm going to say goodnight, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week. Bye.